Yeah.
You better get that real music. Action movie music. G.I. Joe, all your hoes, you know what I'm saying? Easy.
Here we go. Hey guys, this is still the same day of me doing reactions, but this one is gonna come out tomorrow. So by tomorrow, it'll be today for you, and I'm gonna be reacting to a suggestion from my friend. He sent me this on WhatsApp. Nigga, if you're seeing this, I'm grinding. That's all. But he suggested Easy Mill Realist featuring Eminem. You know, and I take suggestions from everybody in terms of stuff they want me to react to. So even when my friends show me interest, I'm not just gonna ignore my friends and then accept suggestions from strangers. No offense. So this one's for you, dog. We both have a passion for Eminem, so let's see how hard this track was. He said he wants me to check it out. So Easy Mill Realist featuring Eminem.
If I was in the Philippines, he'll be like my motherfucking Malcolm X, my Martin Luther King, because it's too fire to go unnoticed. There's no way I'm just gonna post him off like he's just some ignorant after what he wanted.
Yeah, I'm on whatever you want. I ain't gonna talk on the phone. Keep that some energy fucking with enemies. It's getting tempting to run in your home. Buddy, I do it alone. Cuddy said, wait at my homes. Don't just go hit him, cause I gotta drive. You focus on aiming that blick at his dome. No cap. You motherfuckers be lucky as fuck that ain't nobody envious of you enough. Take it from me like a brother who dug off the mud on his head, but done ended up cuffed. Then he just gets back at it and into a world where he double what he did cause he learned. Give it up and get fucked and turn, homie. I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a circus for the sentence with bodies, so stop trying to be another edition. Cause I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a circus for the sentence with bodies, so stop trying to be another edition. I done got hit in the head, barely survived that shit. Minus a 9 from 10, Eminem spot still sits. But fuck a position, I'm tuning them in. Little you rock out with it. I ain't never gonna be an opt-out mission. Get the Glock out with it, get the poppin'. Dip out the smoke with the homies, we mobbing while I'm cleaning the stash of my caliber. Some of them might got your name on them. While I brag about shit that can happen, I'm the reason that they got a chain on them. When I rap, they consider me a gatling. Filling up mags, I'm finna go clapping. Getting that bag with a go be rapid. I know they hate this flow. I'm in the mode to get to killing again with the best taking your dough. You never getting a penny unless still in the flows. And I'ma spit it again as a test. Tickety hoe, they get the bitch and the bigger the breast. Nevertheless, I'ma get it in a way that you can never better. Instead of setting the bed up, I let it with the bread and make it in your bitches in front of better. Cause I'm kinda getting fed up, always leaving no better. Like, I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a circus for the sentence with bodies, so stop trying to be another edition. Cause I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a circus for the sentence with bodies, so stop trying to be another edition.
Because I've really no right to complain much. Hip-hop has been good to me, huh? But when they say that I'm only top 5 cause I'm white, why would I be stunned? My skin color's still working against me. Cause second I should be the none. Being white ain't why they put me at 5. Nope, it's why they can't put me at 1. They're coming with more venom, so the haters I'm aiming it toward them. And all the envious rappers I torch if I'm on a joint with them. And that is the only retort, is I'm not played in the clubs. Motherfucker put a cork in it. Only reason they still play your shit in the club is cause you still perform in them. I am a guest in this house, but I turn this bitch to a mansion. That's an expansion, made it gargantuan. England, Germany, France, and Japan's in this bitch, even Dubai. Because my music they Dubai, you died trying to scientists to psychiatrists. Could not unscrew my head up the blue-eyed devil, I never quit, do I? Cause you know you get watched like a bar, so you pussy, you wouldn't give a cigar to smoke. I know it eats at your heart like an artichoke, because you know that's how likely you are to choke. Your heart is broke as I pick you apart, I go bananas, proceed to spit every bar. Bro, I was spitting before my mother's water broke. It's not even close, you bitch, I'm my father go. Gen Z is acting like rap experts. Sip up your gaps and close your mouths. Bitch, you ain't been on this planet long enough to tell me how rap's supposed to sound. Y'all need to stick to what you do best. Shooting schools up, go load up rounds in your parents' gats and go to class and let off with the strap and go to town. Shout to the Furious 5 and Grandmaster Flash, but boy, there's someone who really is furious. Stay out his path, his wrath avoid. And I'll be the last to toy with a juice head whose brain is like half destroyed like a meteor hit it. Well, then with Melly Mel, we lost his asteroid scams. God was like, I got him, but I'm gonna start him at the bottom of the barrel. Brought him in the world with a mother wasn't volume and his father was a coward. Taught him as a child when the fucking body was around how to get himself up and out of poverty. And now, not even a growl in his stomach, gotta be a hound. So they put your body in the ground, probably gonna sound like a cliche, but when haters try to get you down, say fuck him, cause I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a circus for the sentence with bodies, so stop trying to be another edition. Cause I'm the realest in the business and everybody gon' be envious at my beginnings. Got a circus for the sentence with bodies, so stop trying to be another edition. I'm just playing, Gen Z. You know I love you.
the end of the song? Oh, the rest of it is like an outro or some shit. That's the end. Okay. Okay. What can I say about it? First, I noticed that this is the verse everyone has been talking about because it's been going viral on social media that Eminem has addressed those allegations or those statements made by like people like The Game, like Gucci Mane. Like people are still making these statements to this day. I even had a debate with a friend who suggested this video uh, a month ago or so. We had this little talk and debate about like Eminem's current status in the game and everything. We pretty much concluded that Eminem is the greatest and most proficient, like in terms of like just accomplishments. Because like in terms of rap, guys, Eminem fans who are watching this, I'm an Eminem fan, guys. We never really know. In terms of rap, it's hard to say someone is the best. Period, because there's so many elements and someone can't beat you. If you're the best in terms of something, you almost have to be omnipotent. You have to be like no one can beat you, no one can like period. And I'm not just talking about Eminem losing a rap battle like years ago when you're still underground or something. I'm just talking about in general, you have to be better than everybody in almost every single element, and that's just not what rap is. You know, everyone brings their special elements, and some people are just better than others. You know, I was better than damn near everyone around me. Actually, I was better than no, not everyone. There's one person that I always salute him. But I was better than all of them in terms of rap, in terms of like when I was like growing up through high school and stuff. Like I was better than everyone in rapping in my high school and shit. Like, but like I was just better than them. And yes, I was better in like than a lot of people when I stepped into their studios. I don't know anyone that could beat me. But um, don't make this a thing, guys. I'm not trying to flex. I'm just like thinking out loud. Like I'm literally just trying to like talk to you guys. But that doesn't mean I'm the best ever. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically trying to say is you can be better than a lot of people at a lot of things, but that doesn't make you the best. It doesn't make you god of the whole thing. Period. Eminem, to me, he's just the greatest rapper, not only with in terms of like accomplishments, but in terms of skill set. There's no one with his skill set that has come up and accomplished that much. Because there are a lot of great rappers, especially in Shady Records, and especially the ones that have like worked with Eminem. You know, there's been like very special rappers that have come up through like his thing, and like rappers like in the game in general that we hear all the time that are very special, that have not near the same skill sets, but they're very dangerous, and they're cut from the same cloth, honestly speaking, and none of them have touched that caliber. So, with that being said, Eminem is the greatest not off of just skill set alone, but accomplishments. Like being able to be that caliber of an artist, be white on top of that with the stigma of we're not just gonna let these white people like dictate how a rap is our thing and no white rapper will ever 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 be the best and all of that. A lot of people have that feeling. To come up through that and to certify himself as the greatest of all time is truly an accomplishment, and that is why he is the greatest rapper of all time. Period. On another note, also like we had this debate in terms of Eminem not being played in clubs, Eminem not being played in cars anymore. Eminem is sort of like a person where his hits, like the ones that are played, especially on radio, are mostly commercial. We had this debate, and it's mostly Eminem fans playing it. Outside of Eminem fans, the whole game seems to be moving in a trajectory that's not particularly in that sound, and it doesn't even feel the same anymore when Eminem like releases or he raps, like especially on these new style beats, this trap wave and stuff. It doesn't feel as powerful to me. I made that statement, and we had this little go around with me and my friend, and we sort of like came to the 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 conclusion that Eminem, despite like even like despite him still being like a high level like rapper, and still like when you study his lyrics and stuff. To this day, bro, he's doing phenomenal things. Have you just like heard the verse that he just put, bro? Have you seen how he's just like, he puts words together, he tears them apart, he puts words that are similar, two syllables, and then like he links them in a way that sounds like the other word that he just rapped in the other line, and then like that shit I learned from him. So I know when I see that shit, I'm like, I identify it, because not only because I do it like a jutsu in Naruto, where like someone will do the same jutsu as you, but then you identify, oh, I do that jutsu too. It's not only because I know that jutsu, it's because he taught me that. Eminem taught me how to do that. I learned it from him. So when I see that shit, I'm like, oh shit, he's doing it. He's activating this spell and all, and this form of writing, of breaking up words, and like, I identify it not only like as a listener and as a person who also does that, but as a student. He taught me. Period. So in terms of that, it's like, oh my god, I'm nerding out. This thing shouldn't have been that long in terms of like my breakdown of this. But in terms of that, it's like, yeah, he still has those skill sets, but in terms of sound itself, and even how his cadence and everything is settling on the beats, in terms of like the flows he has to use these beats, it's not as powerful as back in the day, when with that raw hip hop style and that mixture of like rock and roll samples and everything. I don't think we've seen a proper rock and roll sample from him in a while, in terms of like a proper like rock and roll sound beats, except for the ones that are commercialized and put in movies and stuff. And that sounds like the old Eminem. It's just that we're in a new wave, and that sound is not gonna sell. The beats that he's rapping to, those trap beats, that's what's gonna sell, and that's where they put him, instead of putting him in shit that works and shit that he does best at. So in terms of the Eminem part, we had this debate of basically, and that's why sort of Eminem isn't played in clubs that much, because in terms of these new style beats, they require a certain breed of rappers. Not like the best, not like the crazy best and all. They require someone who's a vibe. Basically, you see Travis Scott, guys like Travis Scott, and like everything he does in like his music and how he makes his music. It's not just about rapping anymore. You know what I'm saying? I love rapping. You know, I love like what I do in terms of my music, and even I know, guys, it's more than just about rap now. Like, people have to be a vibe. Travis Scott is a vibe. Future is a vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like these guys, they're the greatest spitters of all time, but now we're living in the era of you have to be a vibe. You have to be more than just a hard spitter and showing everyone drumming on your chest saying, oh, no one can rap like me. No, you have to be a mood. You have to be a whole movie, bro. Nowadays, you have to be a whole movie, and that's just where we at. And that's why Eminem isn't being played in clubs and cars anymore, like how the game are saying. Not because he's not like better than them, or they're using this as a way of saying like, oh, Eminem isn't being playing in clubs and cars anymore, that's why he's not the best. You know I can beat him. Shut the hell up, bro. You're not gonna, you can't, you can try, you released the whole 10-minute song. Oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble with this in the future, aren't I? But fuck it, let me stand up for my hero. You released a whole 10-minute song and no one really cared, bro. That shit disappeared, no one talks about it. I'm sorry, but it's true. It's a whole different level game. And like guys like saying that shit, saying, oh, that's why Eminem can't be the best. No, he's still the best. It's just that the music he's making now, it's not as easily commercialized, because if you were going by those merits, then Lil Baby is the best. Lil Baby and all, they're the best, and Lil Durk and even 6ix9ine are the best, because they were being played. 6ix9ine people were being played in clubs all the times. Lil Uzi is the best rapper ever, because he's just smashing, like he's dropping hits after hits. Then if you're going by those merits, them, because they've been played in clubs. These are not high level rappers. If you want to use those excuses, let's shut the hell up in terms of these excuses. Okay, he's still great. And I've spent like, I don't know, I think it's 9 minutes or so on Eminem alone. I'm sorry. But now if you get to Easy Mill, his cadence is good. I mean, his cadence is great for his sound, because I just listened to a song before this, because I realized, so this Easy Mill guy, he's starting to go viral as like a thing. People are talking about him. So I listened to, I don't know, Palnalo or Palano or something like that. And then I realized, his cadence and his flows are great. In terms of the lyrics, I truly listened. I truly like checked his lyrics. His lyrics are normal. He's just rapping about a theme. There's no clear punchline. There's no like double entendres, triple entendres, breaking words down, breaking sentences down, flipping them. You know what I'm saying? He's got the flows. He's got the cadence. He's a mood. He's a mood. As I said, we're living in the age of being a mood. But other than that, guys, what can I say? In terms of lyrics and stuff, it'll take more than just telling people, I don't know, I came from the gutter, I came from the mud, I'll kill all you, he can't say niggas. I'll kill the competition, brah, 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 brah. You have to show genuine technical ability. I'm not hating, I'm acknowledging his strengths, and I'm just identifying things that he needs. You know what I'm saying? I hope this doesn't like end up being a thing. It's just my honest criticism, and I hope if he ever sees this, because I have high hopes for myself in this music thing, he builds on this. But yeah, I don't see anything really like wow in terms of what he's written and stuff. As a writer myself, I don't spit off the dome, guys. I'm mostly a writer. I'm not gifted like that, like the Jay-Z's and all. I'd like to. I'm trying every day, but like I'm mostly a writer and like a spitter from there. And if you see me freestyle, it's because I write so much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. In terms of me being a writer and like talking about this, he's good. He knows his theme, he raps about his theme, he holds it strong with his cadence, and then he flows like crazy, and it's wonderful. But that's just about it. And I've seen rappers like that I heavily admire come with that same style and then die off, because it's either you're a hit maker and you keep the wave going for as long as you can, or you're a pure spitter and people are impressed with you for a short amount of time, but if you don't like bust through that ceiling, you're gonna be left stuck. So that's me in terms of my reaction and my breakdown of this and like what I think about it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification. Daniel, thank you for this. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna send this to you on WhatsApp, even though I'm trying to focus and stay silent. You take care. Take care, guys.
Take off the drip, I guess I'm out of fashion. I'm coming in for a landing, bringing the bag in. Enter the dragon and you can imagine I'm finna tap in. Slap of the hand on the beat is a tagging. Frodo your baggins, egging me on and now I'm in a scramble.